Good evening. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday, and I'm in a mess. I'm in a mess. I'm in a mess. My three sisters are going to be here a week from today, and we're going to go through some of these boxes over here, have some stuff that are my dad's, our dad's archives. Letters, a lot of pictures from him and our mother's early lives together. Not all of them. Some of them are elsewhere. My sisters have some of the albums, I think, but we're not going to worry about those. But there are letters here that our dad and his mom wrote back and forth while he was in the Marines. He spent some time in Hong Kong. He spent some time not in Japan. He was smart enough to stay on the boat. He was a military police officer, and he had seen enough bad stuff as a policeman that he didn't want to go into Japan. He wanted to stay on the boat where there'd be less trouble, which was smart. He was a smart man. So he was in Tokyo Harbor, but he stayed on the boat. But he spent most of his time, I think, in Tientsin, China, which is toward the coast from what is now Beijing, which back then was Peking, the capital of China. And Tientsin was like a harbor town, maybe on the water, I'm not sure. But I know he spent some time there. We've got a section of his knapsack, one of his backpacks that he had cut out and had it embroidered with a big pink dragon and his name and Tientsin, China and North Turner, Maine on it, or Turner, Maine, I can't remember. One of my sons has that now. And the dates. He was in after World War II and before Korea. So he was only in for a couple of years because they let a lot of guys go early because the war was over, World War II was over. And he never got into that war. He wasn't old enough to get into it, or he probably would have. Anyway, letters that I have not read, but I'm hoping to get through some of those. I scanned one of them a few months ago here just to give my sisters a sample of what we've got, and actually anyway, one of the early letters. We've got a scrapbook full of them that our grandmother kept. And I haven't gone into those at all, but I really am interested in doing that, and I just haven't taken the time to do it on my own. So, we're getting it together next Friday, a week from today, Good Friday, for a big chunk of the day, and go over so I'm going to take a lot of it I'm going to take all of his stuff downstairs in the dining room. We're going to commandeer the dining room, set up a couple of extra tables. I'm going to take my scanner down and we'll hook it up to my laptop that's down there because that's the fastest computer I have, and scan stuff all day long, sort stuff, maybe distribute it amongst the four of us if anybody wants any of it, or at least get it organized better before we put it all back into boxes again, and pack it away for another session maybe, because I don't think we'll get through all of it next week. I'm almost certain we won't. I don't see any way that it can happen. Scanning takes time. And that's one of my expertise, is archiving stuff. So, yep. So hopefully, and I've been out in our barn, out in our storage shed, measuring things, because we have a big wood cook stove. Any of you want a big wood cook stove? A Kineo C, I believe it is, made right here in Maine. It does need some liner in the firebox on the oven side and on the back. Other than that, it's in really good shape. We're not going to give it away. We paid $350 for it. We'd like to get at least $350 for it. But let me know. You got to come get it. I'm not delivering it. You got to come get it. Anyway, we want to move that so that we can lower our canoe, so we're not lifting the canoe up on this high rack every time we use it. So we've got an idea. So there's going to be rearranging out there too. Have a good weekend. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow.